Hey guys, it's Brendan here again at By VapXtream. Third time I've tried to shoot this video. First time I shot it, fantastic video, had all the information that I required, couldn't upload it to YouTube. Don't know why. Because I was trying to use the MacBook, which didn't work all that well. Second time I uploaded it with the old setup, and it only uploaded the last 6 minutes of the video, so all the information that was in the start of it, gone. Third time's a charm. Please, dear God, let this work. Okay, this review is going to be based more upon the beginner vapor. When I first started vaping, I had bought, or had gone through actually a couple different Cig-like styled kits. First one being the Vapor Stick kit. I bought this mainly because it had the PCC, 180 milliamp hour batteries. Didn't really last all that long and didn't really perform all that well. Yes, I still have the original kit. Second kit I got into was the smoke kit. A lot of my first reviews were actually done with this kit. Performed very well, or fairly well I should say. 280 milliamp hour batteries, lasted a lot longer. Basically 2 batteries, charger, and I think it came with 5 cartomizers, I think is what it came with. Not bad. Then I saw all the hype about Joytech, so I got into using a Joytech kit. A little bit different, pretty much the same performance. Not really all that bad. And then a couple other ones. I tried the Smooth kit and the Essence kit, which was complete garbage. But all in all, I've had my fair share of Cig-likes. This one here I got sent to me. My God, I wish they made this stuff a couple years ago, because it would have saved me 5 kits that I got just for Cig-likes. Company based out of Florida. A little bit of history before I give you the name. 3 people, I believe, all with electrical engineering backgrounds, former smokers, kind of went through the same trial and error process that I'd gone through myself. The only difference is they could change it. I am not that intelligent when it comes to tinkering, I guess. So basically they had, you know, tried some disposables, you know, your basic Cig-likes, enjoying the basic form factor of a Cig-like, with it being slim, slender, you know, small, easy to conceal. They kind of liked that platform. The only problem was with performance. Wasn't quite the same, and really not what they were expecting. So they sat down, broke some stuff apart, and came up with an idea, and then sat down with the manufacturer and produced their own batteries, which are, this is the 280 milliamp hour battery with an 808 connection. It is manual, blue LED at the bottom. Now, why are these kits so impressive? Well, little bit of information for the beginner vapors. Most of your Cig-like kits will come off the charger at around 4.1, 4.2 volts. And as you vape on it, the battery voltage drops to about 3.7, and then it drops and drops and drops and drops and drops. So your best vape is generally straight off the charger for the first little bit, and then you'll notice it'll start to, you know, your vapor production will drop, your throat hit will drop, and the flavor will drop off. It's just in the design of the battery. They don't have voltage regulation in them, so you have a bit of an issue in that aspect. The Mig Cig kits basically come off the charger at around 4.2 volts and maintain 4.2 volts all the way through your vaping experience, right until the battery just dies. So it's nice in that aspect, is you don't have any change in your vape. It stays the same all the way through. So, with that being said, there are a couple other neat points about their products. I'll show you what they sent to me, and I'll kind of give you some a little bit more history on the company, and again, why these things are fantastic. So basically what they had sent was some pre-filled cartomizers, which you can purchase directly off their site. This is the Sahara in 18 milligrams, Miami Fusion in a 5-pack of 18 milligram, and of course the Blueberry in 18 milligram. They also sent a 30 ml bottle of Blueberry in 18 milligram, a 30 ml bottle of Miami Fusion Hookah in an 18 milligram, and of course a 20 ml bottle of the Sahara in an 18 milligram. Fantastic. So basically, guys, you can order pre-filled cartomizers, and they have, I think, about 7 different flavors and juices that you can order in 24, 18, 6, and 0, I believe are their ranges, and I believe you can only order them in a 30 ml bottle. I'm just trying to get this goofy MacBook, if it'll load. We'll give it some time. So yeah, so guys, they carry a full line of juice. They have the cartomizers. Nice part about the cartomizers is they actually sat down with a company very well known for cartomizers, atomizers, and stuff like that, is Kanger. Kanger is actually one of the I'm not going to say they're the number one, but they're one of the top cartomizer manufacturers in the vaping world, I guess, at this particular point in time. Up there with Bogue and sorry, slipped my mind. But anyway, they're within the top 5 for sure. Nice part about the cartomizers, they do come wrapped with the actual flavoring on it, and they're color coordinated, of course. Pink goes with I guess just the color that they used, and then the Blueberry has the purple ones, there we go, and the Sahara are basically a brown. I'd show you the brown Sahara one, but I took it apart because I wanted to see how they worked and what they were designed for. So basically what they do is they sat down with Kanger, came up with their design for the cartomizers. Nothing really earth-shattering, guys. They basically just use a better stainless steel, or they use actually stainless steel in their connections. Basically just kind of opting for a little bit more expensive in the manufacturing of it, so it makes it for better conductivity, and they do perform a lot better. They are a bottom coil design, which it's kind of a toss-up. Basically what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to punch one of these and throw it into a tank. I punched this one and was going to throw it into a tank and thought, hey, let's break it apart, see how it works before I go to throw it in the tank, just so I kind of have a better idea where to punch the hole. And I just haven't gotten to punching another one yet. So they do also have your little heat shield in the center for your draw tube, and they come with this one's sopping wet, with juice right now because I filled it and then I got the idea of breaking it apart. So they do actually have quite a bit of filler material in them. Hopefully this is the last time I shoot this video. Needless to say. Now, of course, the biggest question is how well do they perform? Well, we'll thread one on here. This is the Blueberry, 18 milligrams, and I think I charged this battery 3 days ago. Performance is outstanding. flavor, it's blueberry. I'm not really a big fan. I haven't really found a company yet that does a natural blueberry that I like. I guess, again, taste is subjective, guys, so always keep that in mind. Throat hit, 18 milligrams is slaying the throat. If you're looking for an 18 milligram juice, this would be a good one for throat hit. Vapor reduction is fantastic, of course. Now, here's the biggest thing, okay, guys. It's not new news. It's not old news. It's just knowledge vapors should have when it comes to vaping, and it may be confusing at first, but as you get into it, guys, you'll understand it more and more and more and more. Okay, resistance and battery voltage is a big key when it comes to how your vape is. Okay, if you have a 3.7 volt battery, this is not one, we'll use the smooth one just for an example. 3.7 volt battery, and you have a 2.8 ohm cartomizer, not a good combination. You will have weak throat hit, very little vapor, and probably very little flavor. And that's how a lot of companies match up their bulk e-cigs or cig-likes. So that's a bit of an issue. Basically, 3.7 volts, you want to be around 1.5 ohms, 1.8 ohms, generally in that area will give you a fairly decent vape. Now, why is it that this 2.7 ohm cartomizer performs so well on this battery? Well, 2.7 ohms at 4.2 volts constant performs amazing. It's basically what you'd vape at. A 2.7 ohm, 4.2, 4.3 ohm, or 3 volts, sorry, is where you'd want to be. So they've done the thinking and matched their cartomizers to their batteries. Not like most companies where they just take batteries and bulk cartomizers, throw them into a box, and ship them off to you, and there you go. So that's another thing you guys also have to keep in mind when it comes to vaping. When you first start getting into it, it's a lot of information. Start off simple. Use the KISS rule. Keep it simple, stupid, is the best thing, or the best advice that I can give you. Get into vaping, get your foot in the door, buy a Mig Cig kit. I would definitely recommend these. And then venture further if you decide. If not, this is probably the kit that you will need and will keep you happy for many, many years. Not many, many years. It'll keep you happy for a very long time, just to say the least. Okay. So, also, they had also sent along a Mig Cig, or a Mig 21 kit, which is right here. So basically, it's not complete because I have some of the stuff out in the garage. But basically, you get a carrying case, 2 of the 380 milliamp hour batteries, and 2 of the 808 style clearomizers. These are also designed by Kanger as well. I've actually tried a few of these. Where did I get them from? Actually, I think they came directly from Kanger. I've tried a few of these in a 510. They perform fantastic. And again, guys, I'm not going to throw in the 21 kit just because it's pretty much the same battery, just bigger. D-Ray and the guys at Mig Cigs, you are vaping geniuses for the most part, simply due to the fact that you've now taken a basic cig-like battery and made it perform similar to these. Big battery mods are fantastic. They give you a lot of voltage options and adjustability and big batteries and so on and so forth. Basically, you have a decent sized battery, 4.2 volt constant output. Performance is outstanding. Now, I've been using this, not exclusively, but I've been using this for basically a little over a week now. I was going to actually get the kit, use it for a couple days, and then shoot the review, but I decided, hey, you know what, let's throw it through its paces and see how it actually performs. Generally, I get about 3.5 hours, roughly, out of the 280 milliamp hour battery, and I was getting close to 4 hours. Of course, guys, it's at my vape pace with the Mig Cigs 21 kit. Performance, battery life, fantastic. My only gripe is the 808 connection. It's not really a downfall to it. It's just, again, 90% of my stuff is 510, but on the other hand, guys, let's just, for shits and giggles, this is going to look ridiculous. Throw an adapter on there. 2.8 ohm Bug cartomizer in the AGR carto tank. So basically, it's just a standard Bug XL cartomizer, Bug XL cartomizer punched and thrown into a tank. Performs just like I had it on the mod. The only difference is it's a little smaller. A lot smaller, to say the least. So yeah, guys, besides jumping up and down, which obviously, if you've seen in a lot of my other reviews, I don't do. If you're a beginner vapor and you're looking to get off traditional tobacco cigarettes, and from all of the products that I've tried, reviewed, and own, I would definitely recommend the Mig Cigs kits. And guys, for the guys who've been watching me for a while, you understand, if I get it for free, I don't care. It doesn't change my opinion on the product. If it sucks, it sucks. If it's great, I'll tell you. If it sucks, I'll tell you. I can't say anything bad about them. These are a fantastic product. Anybody that's looking to get in and get off of traditional cigarettes, try one. The batteries are, of course, just in a size comparison. So this is a 180 milliamp hour battery. This is a 280 milliamp hour battery, and this is a 380 milliamp hour battery, just to kind of give you a size comparison. We'll throw cartomizers on a couple of them to give you kind of a full-size view. This one tends to get a little bit on the big side. They're not overly heavy, which is nice. They're still a nice balanceable weight. They don't feel overly awkward. They're actually kind of nice, like, well, compared to this, right? So yeah, guys, migcigs.com. Check them out for sure. Definitely a huge thumbs up and a definite recommendation. And guys, that's all I got for you today. I'm sure I've missed stuff, and I do apologize. Again, I've shot this video 3 times. Technical difficulties, technology, you gotta love it. Anyway guys, as always, let's keep on vaping.